goods, and I will expand in details a little bit later. We are now on the pre-seed stage. Our company is registered in Hong Kong, and we are planning to apply to the Cyberport acceleration program. Next slide, please. So I would like to give a little bit information about myself. I've been in the crypto space since 2016, and FileMarket is the essence of all my fails, plans, ambitions. And we have a very strong team. We are supported by protocol labs. We have been building in the Filecoin ecosystem since 1.5 years already. And I also go by the name Undercom. My name is Ilya Orlov actually, but one time Underdog met the King Kong. They fell in love and Undercom was born. Next slide, please. So just a little bit to elaborate our vision. I think this is really important and really, really interesting. If we take a look at the whole Web3 industry, we can see that in 2016, the ICO bubble was everything was just around the token. Everyone was releasing the token, giving some promises on it, and then trading on centralized exchanges. The whole thing collapsed really rapidly. In 2020, we have seen the hype of DeFi and NFT, and everything was pretty much happening around the token and smart contracts. So people were releasing the token and then deploying some custom logic on the public chain in the form of smart contracts, all these basic minting, staking, voting mechanics, but there was no real value. That's why the whole thing collapsed as well. And right now we are finally coming to the third stage of the evolution of blockchain, where we can finally see the real value. So we have the token, we have smart contracts, and we have the data. Data that can be computed over straight out of the smart contract. We are strong and big believers in the data economy, and we believe this is something what is going to bring the real value in the Web3 space, what is going to lead to the mass adoption. Because that's going to prove to the whole world, to all governments and to all the corporations that there is actually the real value, not just pure speculation. Next slide, please. So if we take a look at the users right now, we can see that there are actually a lot of pain, and people don't feel pain until something happens. You know, like with FTX. Everyone says users don't care about decentralization, but they only don't care about decentralization until something breaks. And when FTX broke, everyone understood how important DEXs are. So right now, as you all know, not your keys, not your crypto. But not your keys, not your data works as well. And also we can see that there are a lot of use cases when data is getting deleted. So for example, today I received a file in WeChat, and just under the file it was written, if I don't download it in 13 days, it's going to be deleted. And we have a perpetual decentralized storage, and this is not possible on FileMarket. Next slide, please. So if we take a look at the infrastructure from other side, we can also see that all the platforms, they're completely outdated. If we take, for example, Gumroad, which is the most famous, popular platform for trading digital goods, we can see that users, they have no ownership over funds, neither of their data. So there's always a third party who has access to your data. And file sharing platforms are outdated, and data paywall services are outdated, and they are not interconnected between each other. That's why we can very often see that bloggers would use this link in description so that users could come and pay them. Next one. So here I want to dive deep straight into our project, because it's fully live. It's not just an MVP, it's a fully working first version of our product. Right now, we're going to my wallet. We got one EFT, which is minted already. And here you can see, this is what makes it different. Now the file was decrypted in the browser and downloaded, and we can even preview it right here in the browser. This file is only accessible to the owner of the NFT. And we use asymmetric encryption to transfer the keys to the file on-chain, and so that the keys are only stored on the client side. So now if we switch to another wallet, there's no more access. You need to buy this EFT. EFT stands for Encrypted File Token, and it's a modification of your C721. Next slide. So finally, we're coming to the solution. So what is FileMarket? FileMarket is a peer-to-peer file sharing platform which allows to sell to store or to transfer and gift your any kind of digital assets. And we are combining tokenized file explorer and marketplace with our own encrypted file token protocol, which is working on Filecoin decentralized storage, but we're also going to go into multi-storage direction. So we're going to be connecting BNB Greenfield, Arweave, and other decentralized storages as well. So our mission is actually to turn your wallet into My Documents folder. Vitalik Buterin was saying that Ethereum is the global computer. What is the global computer for any average user? It's My Documents and programs. So in this global computer called Ethereum, and we can also talk about other chains in the same way, smart contracts are the programs, but My Documents, it's missing. So we want to turn your wallet into My Documents folder to let you preserve your own most important life's data with guaranteed ownership and security. Next one. So our product is live, but not only. Right now we're deployed on 2 EVM chains. More EVM chains are coming. We're using Filecoin and IPFS right now. More multi-storages are coming as well. But also we have launched the biggest ever cross-marketing campaign, which is called File Bunnies. And in the end of my pitch, there's going to be a little surprise. Next one, please. So we also have traction. We're still very early. We have been bootstrapping the project and using our angels investors support to build everything and to validate the team and to prove that we can build quickly and efficiently. We became the app of the month in the Filecoin and IPFS ecosystem. Cointelegraph is on board. More than 8,000 people participated in our mainnet campaign, and more than 7,500 file binders have been minted, and we already have some revenue. Our social networks are also pretty active, and we are in the top 5 smart contracts on Filecoin virtual machine. So here we have another video just to showcase how our storefront looks like. We are in the phase of customer rediscovery, as I call it. So right now you can see, for example, people can sell different databases, people sell Notion templates. Notion templates are right now mostly sold on Gumroad, where people have a lot of issues and problems with actually claiming their funds. And half of the world cannot even use these websites because they're not connected to PayPal. And yeah, next one. So here's our team. Me and Michael, we know each other since 2016 when we were building our first projects. And most of our team are also the children of the Soviet engineers who were able to fly to the space straight out of Gulag. As you know, Gulag was the prison in the Soviet Union. That's where the first rocket engines were developed. That's why these guys are super efficient, super dedicated. And on the top you can see 4 of our co-founders. Next one, please. So most importantly, let's talk about money. Right now we have 4 revenue streams. The basic business model is taking a commission from every sale, of course, but also people are able to buy more storage, and we're going to be taking commission there as well. And because we are using Filecoin, and the more data storage providers are storing, the more they can earn, therefore we also plan to do the revenue share with them, and we have already agreements with some of them. And of course, in the future, we also plan to onboard advertisers, and that's going to be also a pretty efficient way to monetize the platform. So most importantly, let's talk about go-to-market, because this is the hardest thing, because we need to fight back the attention from Web2 companies, which are already pretty simple for people to use. So we are planning to launch the incentives campaign, not only for creators, but also later for the buyers. But our big plan goes around releasing our SDK and integrating into different crypto wallet apps and other dApps, so that users could use FileMarket straight from their wallet app. Imagine you go into your Trust wallet, and there you have crypto, NFTs, and My Documents. This is our big plan. And after our seed round in the end of 2024, we plan to start preparations for our token generation event. And every holder of File Bunnies is eligible for our airdrop. So right now we are raising pre-seed round. Next one, please. So we are looking not just for investors, we are looking for true believers, for people who believe that data economy is going to become one of the biggest next narratives in Web3. The demand on data storage is growing exponentially because data, the amount of data is growing exponentially. Imagine how much data is generated with all the AIs. It's just insane. And we believe that at some point, like centralized storage providers like Amazon and Google, they're not going to be able to actually keep up with the demand. But also we plan to integrate different data file instruments inside FileMarket so that users could also profit from the data economy which is happening inside. So imagine like people going to be able also to invest into storage providers and to get part of their future revenue. They're going to be able to invest into storage providers who are actually storing their files right now. And next one, please. So we have prepared a little present for everyone. The rules are simple. Follow us on Twitter and just DM your 0x address on Fileco and virtual machine. Everyone who is going to be doing this today, we will come back to you and we will just airdrop you one of the file bunnies. It depends on your luck, but most probably they're going to be legendary or rare. And now, the next slide. Thank you very much, and may the force be with you.